Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing, all right? Today is Tuesday, June the 10th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 161. In today's show, we are going to talk about season tickets to the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should... Hold on, I gotta write a note. Let's see. But if your head is priceless like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything from your roof to your floor. You want to move some walls around, you got heating and air conditioning problems, you want to remodel your bathroom, SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers for Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. But right now, let's turn off that news and me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1987. Look at this rubber band. So I broke it a week or so ago, and instead of tossing it, I tied a knot on it. Good as new. Some people would trash it. No. I'm keeping it. In 1987, my pop and I had season tickets to the Mavericks. They were in Reunion Arena, and we had the season tickets for about 6 or 7 years. And I think we got them in the mid-'80s, and we went to the early '90s. And this was back when the team was Rolando Blackman, Derek Harper, Mark Aguirre, Brad Davis, and Sam Donaldson. They had a good team, and we enjoyed going. So there's 41 home games. Me and Pop went to about half of those. The other tickets I would give to customers or friends. A guy that worked for me at the time, his mother ran Reunion Arena, so a lot of times he would give us floor seats. And the only thing he would ask is, when they're panning the crowd showing, and I'll never forget, he told me this, he said, the only thing is you got to be respectable down there, and if they're panning the crowd, don't shoot the finger. I said, do I look like a guy that's going to shoot the finger at the camera? Best part of it was getting to spend time with my pop. He's not my biological father, but he raised my brother and I. And we enjoyed going to the games. We would drink beer and just talk about life. I remember one time we were sitting in the parking lot before the game. He would have me come pick him up after work. We would go, sit in the parking lot, drink a beer, walk to the game and drink a few more beers, maybe a few more than a few more at the game. And we were sitting in the car, and this wino came up, and he said, hey, buddy, can you spare some change? And I said, no. And he looked over at Pop, and he said, how about you, Pop, and you spare some change? My dad opened that door, and he said, hey, who you calling? He started laughing and then strolled away. But that's where we really bonded, was the Dallas Mavericks. That's where we would talk about life. And he owned his own company for years. He owned a sheet metal company. Started out as a welder and opened his own company. And, you know, at that time I was a boss at Roach Paint, Glidden. And so I would ask him questions about employees and stuff. And then when I opened this place, he was always somebody I could bounce ideas off of, or, you know, vent to if I had employee problems or customer problems or whatever. So we enjoyed that period in our lives. But check that chuck. Check that chuck. Woo, these are your favors, ain't they? Favors, yeah. White toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, boot bottoms, can't afford VIN hose, tan logo, matching shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. So speaking of the Mavericks, here's some bobbleheads. These are from my day. Brad Davis, Rolando Blackman, Mark Aguirre, Sam Donaldson, Derek Harper. Who's that back there? Oh, it's my friend Herschel. Hi, Herschel. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today, June the 10th, 1949 was a Friday. Grandma wrote, I washed today and it rained before I got them hung out. Remember the clothesline? We had a clothesline on Burning Tree. You had to be careful when you were playing football in the backyard because you could be catching a pass and run and get clotheslined. Mama and Helen came a while this evening. Helen is my grandma's youngest sister. She's like 20 years younger than Grandma. She's still alive. She's doing fine. Lives in Elk City, Oklahoma, which is right next to Sayre. So Deanna, my cousin Deanna, and I go up there. Try to go once a year, but for sure every couple of years to visit. Dad joke, what is the Karate Kid's favorite drink? Water! Somebody commented on the other day, hey Rick, how come when you tell them dad jokes you don't laugh or crack a smile? Well, I got that dry sense of humor. Got to be pretty funny to get me to smile. Yeah, I'm not much of a smiler. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. I've said this before. You hang out with 5 crackheads, you'll be the 6th. But you hang out with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th. Think about it. Think about the crackheads that you know, who they hang out with, where they hang out. Think about the millionaires you know, who they hanging out with, where they hanging out. They say that you're a product of your environment. I believe that to a certain point, but I think you can manufacture yourself to be what you want to be if you want to be it bad enough. Today is Tuesday, so we have Kenny Chavez and his buddies making music. It's a jam, so people are encouraged to sit in with them. Even if you don't play an instrument, they'll teach you a few chords. They'll let you sing. It's meant to be a fun time, and people can get involved, or you can just sit there and watch them. They're a hoot. They're calling for rain over the next few days. So that's not good, but it's supposed to clear up for the weekend, so that is good. If you have a bike you're looking to sell, shoot me an email, rick@strokersdallas.com. We'll pick it up, give it going, and sell it. If you're looking for a motorcycle, check out my website, strokersdallas.com. Click on bikes for sale. We have some pretty cool bikes on there. All right, I got to go. I got Tuesday things to do. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.